cool, Matt.
Oh, yeah, you can totally see everything. Cool. Sweet.
How I usually do cutting is I put it in 3, and I take the middle one on the last and top, so it should be random top and bottom.
You know, Robin, I trust you. Do whatever you feel. If you want me to cut in a certain way, you let me know.
No,
otherwise, I'm just gonna.
You're fine.
You know, the inkling, the desire to cheat when I'm sitting at my coffee table in my home is low. It's very low.
I also assume that we're probably at the bottom of the brackets because I don't think I've won very many games.
Yeah. Our cheating is doing terribly. It's not helping us at all. All right. I'm going to be on the play this lovely starting off here. All right. Good luck.
You as well.
I need to throw that back, unfortunately.
I will keep this hand. Well, that's a pretty good opener. So we got 3 lands, a swords, an attunement, and 2 exalted angels. I mean, the attunement should get us to the other half of the combo if we even need to get there. I mean, like, we get 1 more land, and with the Flooded Strand going for the plains, we could even get an Ancient.
Yeah, I'll keep the 6, I suppose.
All right.
All right. We're starting off strong with the Salt Marsh, and I am done.
Okay. I'm going to fetch for a plains and pass.
Plains and pass. We're doing another boring Salt Marsh, go.
Well, you got your colors fixed. Island pass.
What are you doing over there?
Silly stuff.
I'm going to be an island man, and I'm done. I got 5 in hand.
Atticor Wastes.
Mm-hmm.
And I will play a Morph.
That's either Whipcorder or Exalted Angel or Willbender. And I don't like any of those. I'm going to undermine it.
All right, and I lose 3.
Counter it and lose 3.
All right. It was the Exalted Angel.
All right.
I will pass.
Raw. I'll play a Llanowar Wastes and be done with my turn.
All right. Flooded Strands. I will crack for an island. Actually, I'm gonna crack for a plains. I'm sorry.
Okay. Getting all the altered ones out of there,
Yeah.
eh?
They're both Romancing the Stones. First place Romancing the Stone, middle school, September.
Oh my god. It's too pimp. Too pimp for me.
Well, when you get to the point where you can like foil out your deck, like this is what the cool thing is doing now. All right. Parallax Tide. I will take 1 damage from Atticor Waste.
I don't like that. I'm going to counter spell if possible.
Mm-hmm. I'll pass after that.
All right. Untap. Drawing a card. We're going to play Assault March tapped and be done.
Take another damage.
And another one?
Parallax Tide.
Okay. That one's fine.
All right. I'll take 2 Salt Marshes.
All right. I'm going to flip 2 blue.
I will declare my attack phase.
Do a little factor fictioning.
That resolves.
All right. So we'll do Deed, Island, Mystic Snake, Shadow Mage, Powder Keg.
Mystic Snake. Awesome. I was afraid you were on some kind of storm build, but it doesn't look like that anymore.
The opposite, the do nothing build.
All right, let's go Shadow Mage, Island, and Deed.
So Snake and Keg and the others two?
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks good enough. Okie doke. You're in your attack.
I'll pass my turn.
Draw. Play the land you know about. I think I'm going to go to 19 and play a Deed.
Okay.
And then I'm done. I can go way up, can I? Yeah.
I'll play another morph creature.
You got it.
I'll attempt to play a Seal of Cleansing. Oh, I'm sorry. I did that in the fucking wrong order. I'm such an idiot.
What do you mean?
I wanted a Seal of Cleansing first.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So you seal the cleansing and then...
I want to blow up... If it resolves, I want to blow up the Deed.
Yeah, I am going to have to do that even before I saw the morph because I'm going to blow up the Tide. So I'm going to force pitching that Finkel.
Okay.
18.
And I'm sorry. I don't want to play my morph into your...
that's totally understandable. Yeah.
And that gets you to 18.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll play an attunement.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Drawing a card. Attunement doesn't have any timing restrictions, right? You can do it anytime?
That is correct.
And it's draw 3, discard 4.
Right, but it comes to my hand, so...
Yeah.
If I have 1 card in my hand, I'll still end up with 1 card.
Okay. I am done.
I'll crack attunement.
Mm-hmm.
I'll discard Mox Diamond, Adhikar Wastes, Swords, and Attunement.
Mm-hmm.
That leaves me 4 cards in hand. Cards in your hand, 3.
3.
I'll attempt to hard cast Exalted Angel.
Yeah, yeah, you got it.
All right, I'll pass.
Okay. I'm in danger. I'm gonna play a Yavimaya Coast. I'm done.
All right, final counter is removed from the Tide.
Mm-hmm.
Play a land. I'm gonna swing for 4.
Yeah, I got nothing. You're up to 17. I'm down to 14.
Replenish. Before you decide, I'll show you what's in my graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
I have an Attunement, a Seal of Cleansing, and a Parallax Tide. 3 targets.
Attunement, Cleansing, and Tide. So fading is not. They come into play with those triggers. It doesn't.
It's not a cast trigger, no.
Yeah. So they will just always come into play with those 5 triggers. Yeah, no, that's in there.
I'm going to target the Marsh Flats and response to targeting the Marsh. I'm basically gonna target all 4 of them, and with
I
priority.
got 5 here. Do you want to do all 5 or just 4?
You have 5.
Yeah.
I want to target all 5 in priority order, and then with those abilities on the stack, I want to sack the Seal of Cleansing to this Tide. So basically, they'll never come back.
Yeah. All right. I want to deed for 5 in response to that, I think.
All right. The triggers will still be on the stack, so I'm still going to get away with what I want.
Yeah. So all the lands are still. These ones are all going to go away.
Do I care about Attunement? I don't think so. Okay. So all these will blow up, and then
yeah, these 2 will come back in.
Those will come back. Yep.
All right.
I'll pass.
I can't beat an untapped Sarah Exalted Angel. Go ahead.
Fort.
Yep.
Pass.
Yeah. This is, I'm going to concede.
Okay.
2 zany for me.
That was my 3rd angel, I think. Maybe my 2nd. I had 2 in my opening hand. Oh, it was my 2nd because you thankfully let me take back that.
I undermined the first one. Yeah. It was going to be a bad thing if those came out to play. I think that's the only thing I can do. I am going to be on the play for this following smorgasbord of fun.
I'll take that card out. I didn't get to see enough of your deck to really understand too much.
You kind of saw it all. Yeah, that's kind of all that it does.
I love the Mystic Snake, man. I have like...
it hasn't really been working out this tournament, but I think there's a place for it. I don't think it's this deck, because this deck doesn't really do shit, but...
I play a Mystic Snake in my survival deck.
Yeah, okay. As a little one-off thing, or as like a 4-of?
No, it's a one-off, but the deck makes so much mana between, your like walls and your birds and your land awards that if you have 5 mana, you can just pitch the squeeze and then counterspell.
Yeah, right. Totally.
All right. You got the play, I guess?
Oh, yeah. I need my salt marshes to be untapped as fast as possible.
My last match was the mirror match, and we had a Parallax Wave fight with Opalescence out.
Oh my god. that sounds like murder.
It was terrible. I don't think we did it right. We found this like big document on how to do it right, and I don't think we did.
Yeah, I'll try it. You good?
I will keep. I don't know how good it is, but I'll try.
All right. Salt Marsh Pass. The classic.
Plains Pass.
Delta Pass.
Adhikar Wastes. Seal of Cleansing.
Yeah.
Pass.
I'll do that one. Zoo Reflecting Pool. I'm done.
Crack for an island.
Winning.
I need to get a altered island now that I think about it.
That's next on the Stu give out agenda.
Yes. Making an island.
Has to be.
Attunement.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Aww. I'll play the Polluted Delta you already know about, and I will be done.
I'm going to crack Attunement.
Sure.
These are so bad after turn 1. Two diamonds, Tomb, and Waste.
Sweet. Yeah, discard that mana.
Crack for a Plains. I'll attempt to play an Opalescence.
I'm going to try to counter that.
That's fine. I'll pass.
Play another reflecting pool. I've got 6 or 5 in hand. I'm done.
I have 4. Not 5. I'll take a damage. And play a Parallax Tide.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm going to I'm going to target all 5 of your lands. And on the stack, I'm going to blow up the Tide.
I'm going to crack the 2 deltas in response.
All right, I guess.
And then I do think those are going to go away.
You know, trying to. I had to discard my mana. I'm going to get rid of yours.
Well, it's working. Yeah, that's fine.
I will pass turn.
Hey, there's a land. It's a good one, too. I want to play Pernicious Deed.
My seal's gone. Okay.
Go ahead.
Tapped out. Okay.
Yeah, because you took all my mana.
City of Traders. I'm going to float a white. And play a Frantic Search.
Yeah, do it.
Discard 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Replenish.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got Attunement, 2 Opalescences, a Parallax Tide, and a Seal of Cleansing. I'm going to do the same trick and target all 3 of your lands and then blow it up in response.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let me do something cool here. I can do it a little different way. So first, I'm going to target my 2 lands. I'll go to 3. Then we'll let the stack resolve. Then I'm going to target all 3 of yours in order and blow it up before it responds so I get to untap my lands.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. That's not bad.
Hardcast my Angel.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass.
That's 4, 8, 12, 15 damage next turn.
4, 8, 12, 15. That is correct.
I can't come back from that.
That's a lot of deeds, my friend.
Yeah, the hand was juicy. Didn't have enough. Didn't draw green early enough, but
Gotcha.
I don't think it would have mattered anyways. This deck is way too slow for that one.
I didn't know exactly what to do, so I took 1 Frantic Search out for an Aura of Silence, which happened to be the bottom card of my library. But I had the 4 Swords main decked. I have 4 Angels main decked.
Yeah, the 4 Angels are really cool to have in the main. That's neat. I don't think I've seen that before.
I
That's
had
dope.
never seen it either. I see everybody in their boards. But honestly, I can throw down a face down Angel turn 1 and flip it turn 2.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm the fastest Angel deck in the format. And it's like the best creature in the format. So I wanted to have a little variety in my win conditions.
Yeah, well, I think that plus just like a Tide, like I didn't give 1, was just like you don't. I don't want to counter any of those because I kind of have to counter the Tide, but like I only have so many counters for Opalescence and Replenish and Tide that having the 16th must counter in there is like, all right, I can't do that. I can't. There's only 16 counter spells in this deck, and that's insane.
Right.
So.
I do feel like this deck top decks really well, and that pretty much anything I draw is going to be relevant.
Yeah, right. That's the beauty of that sort of like that shit is so condensed. Everything is like absolutely useful because it needs to be.
Do you have a name for your deck I can put on the video?
I don't. You could just call it like bug control, I guess, or yeah. I suppose that's probably about as good as it's gonna get.
Cool.
Factor Fiction, Deed, Force of Will, Counterspell. I mean, the 16 counters is like
that's a lot.
It's a lot, but 4 of them are Mystic Snakes, so they're not good.
I probably would have put in the defense grids in game 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I lost to my buddy Jake playing Storm with that strategy. He just like landed 3 defense grids while I was stuck on 3 mana, and I had Mystic Snakes in my hand. So.
All right. Well, thanks for the
game.
Man.
Thanks for the game.
I'll send you the video when we're done. I'm sorry?
Yeah. Cool, man. Peace.
Later. Well, that was fun. I agree with his assessment that the deck wasn't fast enough. If I had any suggestions for it going forward, I would take some of the counter spells out and put in duresses to try and be a little bit faster against those fast decks. Like, as much as I was praising Mystic Snake, it's not going to be very good against my deck until you've established 4 land drops. And by the time you get 4 land drops, I've got Mox Diamond and Ancient Tombs. So I'm dropping 4 drops on turn 3, even if I'm on the draw, which will be before his 4 drop that'll come in. And that's if he doesn't have to do like the turn 4 Salted Marsh. So I would say probably Duress would be good response to me. I didn't see him mention that card, but anyway, fun games. I'm actually going to message somebody else right now, and maybe I'll have a vintage game on later today. Later.